Testing the volume. Hello, one moment. We're just getting set up here. And while set up, we'll talk. I saw a new thing today about being able to stream on the PS5 with streamer applications through an app, and I'll be looking at that later because that'd be pretty interesting. I pretty much don't stream through my PC, because I have so much problems with hooking up actual audio through Streamlabs. I've actually gotten so frustrated I quit. Maybe we'll go back to doing that. My son's going to help me figure out how to do it, but it's so much easier to stream through the PC, and if streaming through this app that you can put in your PS5, if it actually works, makes it to where it's like streaming using Streamlabs, but all you need is your PlayStation 5, then holy cow, yes, we will do it. I would love to have all the application devices. Okay, you know what we haven't done in a while? While I'm sitting up here, let's go over here. I haven't actually checked Fortnite in like 2 days, so I'm missing out on this. What was that noise? Okay, a few more minutes. Okay, welcome to Fortnite with Sephiroth TX. Hello and welcome. This is a special stream. We are not coming in to play. I'm not going to come in here. I'm not going to play, well, at least right off the bat, unless this is a lot shorter than I planned to have it. We're not going to be playing regular games today. We're going to be here solely for our special. We're going to look at the very last update to the Chapter 2 map. Several years ago, we had the end happen. The end happened. Chapter 1 map was swallowed by a black hole, and for about 2 days we didn't have Fortnite. Made us all go play something else, I guess. Good news is nowadays I play lots of online games, so if it happens again, I got something to play. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Not that I'll be patient about it. Oh, now you're all deaf. Deaf, not deaf. Well, you might be deaf too. I don't know. Did my sneeze kill you? Anyway, it has been beyond the same exact number of days that Chapter 1 has existed, and now we've had leaks that show that this season's in-game is actually called The End, just like the original, and that there's plans for a large amount of downtime, just like the original. It appears to be the end of this map completely. They're going to destroy this map like they did the first one. People have complained about how this map isn't the first map. I thought they were both great. I thought the second one was more aesthetic, the second one was more realistic. It was more like a shooter map. Yes, the first one was a lot of iconic stuff on it, but if you had stayed in the first one for 5 years, it would have gotten boring. We would have had to change it at the same time. I think changing it every few years is a great way to keep the game alive and interesting. So we'll have a new third map that we'll have for a handful of years. That said, by now, I know the second map as good as I knew the first map. I know little nooks and crannies and niches. I know where I like to land. I know my favorite spots. I have places I like to climb up, go down, build over. I'll miss it as much as I did the first map. It'll be sad. But so many years ago, we came into this map. We had this awesome intro. Excuse me, apparently allergies have decided to start up since I'm streaming. That always happens. Something in the air. Anyway, we came in, we had this awesome intro where, as I guess Agent Jones, or one of the Jonesy snapshots, not sure which one, we jumped out of the battle bus and ended up on this new gigantic map, which I think is a little bigger than the old map. I'm hoping the third map is just as cool. I'm kind of hoping it's not a return to the first map, because that could spell bad things for the future of this game. Anyway, I'm here at the menu because I wanted to intro here, and there may be a video once we enter, and I want to see the video if we enter with the video. If the video's not right on, I'll see if I can access the video. But first things first, we're going to take a pause because apparently I need allergy medication. Oh, right. You know what? We'll talk while I walk. I forgot I can't mute on the controller with this and mute on my earphones, but whatever. Give us a few more minutes for people to join. Let's see. Claritin, there you are. Daytime, yeah. Okay, we're getting daytime use next instead because I am all the. How's y'all's week going? It's about midweek, right? Everybody having a good week. Winter disappeared, or fall, late fall disappeared from Texas. It's humid and gross outside. Am I the only one that started listening to Christmas music this early? My dog here is like, no, you made me listen to it too. Apollo, what are you doing? Hey, Death Boy, what you doing? You look like you're staring at the corner sadly. Don't get all Blair Witch on me. What's new in my life? I'm coming up from the healing of the surgery. That's gone pretty decent. I can stand up almost straight now. If I stand up for too long, it gets very sore. It's not fully healed, and the incision's not fully healed, but pretty good. We put up a new cat tree yesterday. However, the two older cats have fallen off of it because they're not used to it, and they haven't been on the top of it since they fell off. So Chi and Mama Cat won't go up to the top. I have seen Chi go in the bottom house. Starjetter will go up on the top. I saw her sleeping up there last night. Squeaky was running around on it, and Squeaky loves the bottom house too. Mama Cat just fell off of it, so she may be back on it later when she decides she wants to get back on the tree. They're not used to the layout, I guess. It's got like a firm little hammock midway through it. It's pretty cool looking cat tree. I'll post pictures of it on my Twitter and Facebook later. Okay, let's go ahead and get in. Got some Mucinex, those usually work pretty fast. I should be good to go. Oh. Excuse me? Well, that's a nice surprise. We have a gold reactive cube. Anything else? Oh, number of benefits. Not time for that yet. What do we get? That's right, they were giving us gold styles. Cool. So new styles to upload, or to get in. So this is style shadow. Next to style option for Borneo will turn to black and red with a Midas. Oh, gold face from Midas. That's right, they work from Midas. And they have chaos or shadow symbols on them. That is cool. Oh, that is sleek. Look at his face. That looks cool on the trench coat. Once she gets a mask. Is this going to be like the third daughter of Midas? We're going to find out he has 3 kids. He's going to have 20 kids by the time we're done. She just looks like someone who would be related to Midas. He didn't want out earlier. Be cray-cray. I approve of those style changes. Oh, we got a new backbling update in this. It looks slightly larger pickaxes, I think. The tools have changed. Cool. Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay, so here's the video. As you can see from the picture, Naruto, Sasuke, all the other Naruto characters my brain has completely forgot. And the pug. Ooh, I've always wanted to try real ramen like that. Not the cup crap we eat here. Why is Meowscles there? Alright, Naruto. Very cool. We'll go check them out. Naruto Adventure and Creative. Hidden Leaf Village Adventure. It's eating pizza. And, of course, the most important thing, even more important than Naruto, they're back. Oh, they actually put up a fight against them. Yes, they still emote. I will be rocking those as soon as we unlock them. Hopefully unlock them before the end. Got what, a handful more weeks to go before the end? I think it ends on December the 5th. Which reminds me, I will be trying to get on December the 5th. Hopefully I'll have it off. And we will do the events. Okay, so first things first, let's go to our locker and load our characters up. There's one of them. I don't know if his equipment has. Yeah, it looks like his equipment. Nope, his equipment did not get upgrades. Oh, well, too bad. It still matches his suit. So the difference between this and this, we have this and this. It changes the shirt style, makes the shirt look sleek. And of course, it puts the patches of chaos on the side. Or shadow, if you want. I guess it's now officially shadow symbols for the chaos. The rest of that will be good. I'll have to whip out Burning Wolf here in a minute. Why is that one of his things? But this is Sierra. One of her forms. I believe I have both her forms, hopefully. Now we'll have all three. Well, okay, so change between this. This is what she normally wear. That's a big upgrade. It puts off a full body suit. Then she's still wearing the same kind of outfit, but it has chaos symbols on it. She puts on a mask. And her leggings even change into the bodysuit. That's pretty cool. Of course, the colorful tools do not match that. Yeah, that'll work. But oh my god, what's going on here? This is all different. They have a filter? Whoa. Sort by default, sort by A to Z. Sets, seasons, rarity. They added a ton of stuff here in the last update. Holy cow. This is what I'm looking for. Wait, can I no longer? Uh-oh. Can edit the style. Oh, apply to all hold. Okay, they had to apply to all, you have to hold it. Okay, that'll work for her. Now, I don't know if I have Burning Wolf already equipped, but we'll look down for him. Burning Wolf isn't equipped because he was last season, I think. We'll go ahead and equip him and put him in, because I'm feeling they have a bigger part to play as part of Midas's gang. Oh. Oh, you can't hold R1 to, Burning Wolf. His normal form, we'll go ahead and run his normal form and his new one. Oh wait, what's this set called? First Shadows. Oh, I don't like that I can't press R1 and get up to the, Oh, okay, triangle will make it scroll all the way up. That's cool. Okay. Just change a few buttons. This is triangle X. I'm gonna take a little getting used to. They don't have anything up here, right? They got the drifting going on. I have so many drifting. I had to find them. That's kind of cool, but not quite match. It kind of matches. That's true. I like that. Well, you know, we already have that on 2 people, don't we? So let's go ahead and give them one of Drift's others. Drift. We can do this one. That's fine. And then Drift Lightning. Or something. Drift Lightning. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I have too much crap. There. First thing, I think he has a... Is he not? This is him, right? Yeah. Hold. There we go. Save him over here. And then change the style up. Did I hear something fall down? Is that you cats? We also got a new table, and the cat's like laying in the boxes in the middle of the table, which is pretty much why they're there. Ooh, that changes a lot. So it turns his metallic looking outfit into carbon, pretty much. Oh, I didn't even notice his left arm was robotic until now, cybernetic. He's got cybernetic looking arms. He might not even be human. Hard to tell. Very cool. Very sleek. Nothing really to change here. Save and save. And we aren't going to be doing a skin series today. We're just going to let it load whatever. I think I might just run him. But first, let's go into the item. Oh, wait, we still got something. What should we attach our new backpack to? We have the backpack attached to someone already? Possibly. Someone who doesn't naturally have much backbling and shouldn't probably... Why are you still in here, Deadpool? I guess we put you back in for the DC. I don't think there's a new comic out yet. I haven't seen one. Dun, 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 dun. Could just give her the new back thing. Recent. Who do we have this attached to that's purple? Should be someone cubish, right? Hey, where did it go? Oh boy, I don't even know what it's called anymore. Ah, whatever. Let's just get to the item shop. I'll mess with that later. Apparently we're watching this again. Was that the nine-tailed fox attacking the bus? So, here's this stuff. It's fun, but pricey. You can get Naruto and Kakashi, the comes with his back bling, which is the scroll. I believe it's supposed to be like the scroll he sold in the original episode. Comes Naruto, which has two styles. Naruto, and I believe this might be from Boruto style. He's like the actual Hokage style, even though he looks a little young. I don't remember. I've never actually watched Boruto. Then we have the Kakashi, who has three styles. Regular style, missing his headband, pink style. They call it Black Ops Kakashi. I watched a little bit of Naruto, but not enough to remember what this is from. And then Black Ops Kakashi with a mask. He's got a little kitsune mask on, which looks a lot like Drift, by the way. And his back bling apparently is his dog, who does not look at all happy. And then we have this loading screen, if you get this, which is Naruto eating pizza. For 21,000, which is, let's see, we get V-Bucks, 21,000 would cost you about $20. Then, if you also want Sasuke for some reason, they're 22,000. It gives you Sasuke with his Rinnegan activated and not. Oh, actually no, it's Sharingan and Rinnegan. That's so gross. This has always looked gross. The anime it looks grosser now. It's kind of 3D-dimensional. He's got the Shuriken and his sword. Then you got Sakura, who has older Sakura. I believe it's supposed to be from Boruto anime, or maybe the teenager one. I'm not sure. Whose back bling looks like a blanket, by the way. I know it's a cloak, and then you get this, which is probably the better of the two screens. It shows all four of them. The scroll and Nine-Tailed Demon attacking the battle bus. Then, if you want their items, wait a minute. Snake sword. Oh, Black Ops sword. Okay. If you want their items and emotes, it's another 1,500. That's pretty cool. I do believe that's the summoning jutsu. Yeah, that says right there. Then noodles. It's kind of gross. Kunai. Hindan Scythe, like the worst scythe in the world, by the way. What's the point of the other two scythes? They can't cut anything. Scythes cut at the bottom. And Black Ops Sword, which I'm going to just admit looks a lot like the Snake Eyes Katana. They're not that big difference. One's a little pointier and smaller. But to do that, you'd need, and again, it's 28,000 V-Bucks. So at $20, you would need 21, 43, 57. So you need upwards of $38, $40 to spend on all of this. So maybe if they keep this in the store till the end, you can collect all this eventually. But they expect you to spend a lot of money. That said, if you really don't want it, you can spend like 10-ish. Nope, it's only about $20. You can spend $20 every few weeks and just get the things you want. Like you can just have Naruto without his stuff. And maybe this. Wait, that's not even on anything. Oh my god, it's an extra $1,200 for the glider. An extra $20 almost for the glider and a third thing. Wow. They expect you to spend a lot of money on these guys. I'm surprised they don't have the Naruto run in here, because they have the Naruto run, and I know that it's not going to be in the package because it already exists in here, but they could like put it in here for sale. Anyway, that said, if you are maybe rich, maybe you actually play video games for a living, you make a lot of money off of it, here you go. I might not get any of this. Most likely. Who knows? Can't afford it right now. I got other things that need to be done. Christmas is coming up. On featured, you got Etheria's back. She's pretty cool. I have her. She's got her crystal battle wand, which is pretty cool. Dream is back. Also got her. Luminos. These guys, I think, were Season X? Season 8. But they're introduced, as we were introduced into the, Season 8 was the first season we would ever see the 0 point. Also, Season 8 was... Season 7 was Cube. These guys are Season 8 after Cube, and that would explain why Dream's the butterfly, Rift Butterfly. AKA got crushed by the Cube Queen. Also in featured, apparently, we have Cuddle Team Leader, her items, some old skins, Season 4 Victorions and Ventura, and their skins are sort of like 70s, 60s style superheroes. Phoenix, Breeze Unite. His back, which to me makes no sense. I'm not entirely sure what this back thing's supposed to be. Maybe it's what turned him into a furry. A lot of pink goop. Flytrap, Season 4 again. Ooh. I will always buy music for here. We'll go ahead and put that in. Codex from Crypto Collective. Hitting people with the Matrix. BTS Dynamic Pack. You can't hear the person have a seat, which is fun. Phoenix and Phoenix Rising is back. And the Fortnite Myth Legends pack is still here. And that's what they got in the store right now. The Naruto packs are cool. I think they released them all at once is a little overwhelming, and it seems like a really expensive endeavor just to spend money on. They could have, like, had smaller packs from Naruto and his stuff. Keep it as one pack, then later on release Kashi and his stuff, and so on and so on, instead of spreading everything between 1, 2, 3, 4 packs. And even if you just want one character and their stuff, it becomes an expensive endeavor. It seems like kind of a ripoff. Why is my locker still yelling at me? Not a big fan of this trying to having get here to get new. Oh, that's why it's yelling at me. Well, at least I can see the mode now. It's called Crew. It is called Crew. I typed in Crew, did I not? Did I spell Crew wrong? Maybe I spelled Crew wrong. So we'll go ahead and enable Shuffle and go in as... Oh god. This guy, apparently. Well, you know what we'll actually do? No, we won't enable Shuffle. We'll do something we haven't done in forever. Disable Shuffle and randoms. We're just going to be random. Completely random. Looks like we're going in as Snowbutt. Do we have new quests? Do we have any new people? Oh, there are new people. Rustlord and Kakashi are on the map. Cool. We may do them if we finish this. So let's go ahead and get into our special that we find today. We're going not to save the world. Why are we? Whoa. Why is save the world in this menu? Why would we have the other menu? Can y'all stop blowing my mind? My mind's been blown so much. I have to pay money. Battle Lab, that's what I need. It's bright in my living room again. We're gonna create a Battle Lab. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around the entire map. We're just gonna go kind of zigzag around the entire map. Not just visit major points, but visit every single part of the map. Just walk it. This is our last chance to do a map change. There are some huge map changes you'll see as we land, and we'll get to them as we go across them. But we're going to go to every single inch of this map and just kind of live the memories. And we're not actually going to start here. We're going to start over here. So first up on the map is our Steamy Stacks, aka Evolution Technologies, a power plant run by the darkness, aka Last Reality's dark energy. That was one of the two power plants powering the whole island. You know, I look over this island, I realize this is bigger than San Andreas, I believe. It's kind of sad. You can see all of San Andreas on the new, really crappy remakes. And, this is bigger and better. And yet there's one of the big changes over there. Yeah, laugh your butt up, man. So this is Cavolution Technologies. We actually didn't have a lot of changes through most of the season here. This has always been a good place to land. You can land here. There's 1, 2, 3 indoor buildings. Oh, actually 4 indoor buildings. Well, this one's kind of been destroyed now, but it used to be good. 2 flying areas. You can actually launch out of here if you need to. We'll do that when we take off. One of the biggest changes we had was over here during the Shadow versus Ghost series. Meow School's parked his boat over here and it became a POI. Over here there next to the next to the island. Oh, look. Just in case we need it. And became a big POI right there, a fairly large POI. The sun is rising. I'm taking a picture. Ready? And after that season, Deadpool crashed the party, took over the boat, and moved it after a while. Otherwise, this has been retained, even after the flood, this has retained pretty much its sameness. Up until this season. This season is the first season that's changed. As the gold cube rolled around the map and awakened cubes, and really didn't have any builds. I'll have to go around. Excuse you? Where goes that? As the gold cube rolled around and woke up cubes, something awoke here. Now, we always had a theory that this is where Kevin was, because it's Cavolution Technologies. Kevin, in the very first map, was reduced to rubble when he exploded. Or it exploded, they exploded. And, that Shadow wants you. That's another thing, that's the Shadow versus Ghost thing right here, memory of that. I chose Shadow for almost everybody. I think I got Ghost in one person. I don't remember. Or I may have chosen Shadow for everybody. But in here, before the gold even reached over here, a cube awakened out of here, grew out of this dark pool energy that used to be right here, and we believe it was the remnants of Kevin Cube melted down into this reactor that reformed back into Kevin. Kevin was a little different than the rest of the cubes. It went its own direction for a while, and when it was awoken, it didn't have little cubes. It did whatever it wanted to, up until it became part of the Convergence. We've had a few characters over here, but this is the most prominent and prevalent one. Dark Jonesy actually is part of the storyline. Just like the first Jonesy, aka Bunker Jonesy, he's got some powers of foresight or the ability to see the future. Anyway, Kevin then busted out of here, and yeah, I think canonically it has to be Kevin, and rolled over here on his own without being woken to meet with the Golden pretty much the day after he broke out and get awoken, and then he rolled off to do what he wanted. Oh yes, we're gonna go over here next. This used to be a decent place to land. It had, I think this is the place, yeah, this is right next to here. This place used to have like a trailer here. It used to have some camping stuff, but one of the seasons it just cleared out. I honestly don't remember if it was the flood season or maybe it was cleared out on that, cleared out the sea. Everybody in the trailer got washed out in the sea and never came back. Or if there's another reason, but all the camping stuff, all the trailers and stuff that used to be here are gone. The only thing left is this boat, and I'm not even sure the boat was there originally. I don't know why the boat's parked on land. Over here we have this broken down area. It may have a name, I have to check. This has been a good landing point for people who want to get away from the crowds, because people don't land over here very often. There are a set of houses on the cliff sides that have been broken since the map started. Like, they've been falling into the sea, and little by little they fell into the sea, but not to where it was like a big important change. The biggest change this had was at the end of... Hello, friend. Was at the end of Season 7. Hello. I think he's friendly. Pretty sure he's friendly. Anyway. I think he's stuck in a loop. He appears to be stuck in a loop. I think we can push him out of the loop. He'll come back at us and see if he gets pushed out of the loop. Nope. He's just patrolling this area, I guess. He's supposed to walk over there and try to ring the doorbell. But he seems to be stuck in a loop. Anyway, at the end of Season 7, the beginning of this season, was the biggest change over here when the last reality bot. And if y'all haven't seen, these guys are actually... Oh, I forgot to change mine. These guys are actually cubes in there. Little tiny last reality cubes inside the robot suits. Decided to become friendly. Andor lost his memory to the loop with Sunclear. And set up home over here. Just in case something goes bad and he attacks me. I have to wait 2 hours. Didn't it used to be 3 hours for a map? Whatever. He set up his little bio form over here in one of the broken houses. He broke the wall over here for some reason, because that was not broken originally. I guess he'd have the back door. The other houses remain pretty much the same. They've fallen into the sea a little bit over time, not too much. Hello, shark. You can see like chairs and cabinets and stuff falling down the cliffs and down on the beach side. They're decent places to land. They have some, they have open roofs, so easy to land on the side, and they had decent chests. I land over here once in a while. When he moved over here, I slightly avoided the place because I wasn't aware if he was friendly or not, but he's been proven friendly. Nope, he's stuck on that loop. Related to him up here, actually. Oh, looks like they have a place up there too. Is that a person or a telescope? I'll have to check. Anyway, related to him up here. So a while ago, during the always get attacked by wolves over here. Anyway, related to that dude over there, all the way over here is an encampment. Now, Believer Beach used to be a place during the during the Aliens setup where people who believed the aliens were good, the last reality, as it were, in that ship, were really good aliens were set to welcome them. Of course, the aliens turned out to be anything but good. And after we blew up the ship, we sent the Sweaty Sands mayor, I'm assuming, sent the Believer Beach people packing, and they moved over here where they could watch and hang out with the last. Though it looks like they're also watching this ship, maybe for survivors. That over there is the alien ship. All of last season it hung over us. It destroyed certain POIs, which we'll get to eventually. And it made a general mess. There's something over there we need to do, but let's also go, well, let's go over here real quick. Hey, now let's go over here first. So we can zigzag around. Oops. Hold on. That was weird. Anyway, sorry, that was my phone going off. Facebook was doing weird things. Oh, yeah, let's go up here, visit this area, then we'll visit down there. If for some reason this takes more than 2 hours, we'll have to come back on the map and reset where we stopped. Why am I not injuring them with the truck? How does that work? Well, that's new. This is the radio station. Oh, I died. Get them, boys. They may tear apart the radio station, but it's fine. Oh, cool. Pretty much right where we died. We can load up on the roof over here. So this is a good dropping point. This has always been a good dropping point. It's been here since the map, but first, notice the gnome that's always been up here is now gone. People have called him Graham, but a good gnome. There has been a side story going on this entire time, especially since the beginning of this season. You guys are freaking loud. Did you kill the wolf, little fighter? Oh, damn, they killed my truck. My truck didn't deserve that. You shooting at me? Okay. You're the one who shot at me, mister. I didn't even hit you. Guess I need them. Did he kill all my bots? That's hilarious. Honestly, that. So this was always a good drop point. You drop on the roof, you get some chests. The second floor usually had a chest. The bottom floor for a while had a chest. There's a second chest. For a while I had it added a basement after a while, and the basement had a radio station. The radio station had a character, and then sometimes there's a chest down here. So, you know, 4 chests already. Then this season, no, last season? No, this season. Either this season or this last season, we warned people to hide and bunker from alien attack, which these people did. And they created this area, which could have, I think, 2 chests in it. There was this chest here. And then if you go down here, there's this chest here. So you could have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chests if you're lucky enough to spawn all of them. It'd be very unlikely, but, you know. There's also some slurp barrels down here. I think there's food down here. Oh, sorry. This was here. That's not food. And, lastly, this was here. This was moved down here. Now, this is somewhere else before. I think this was on the spawn island. This is a reference to either SCPs or the video game control. Either or. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry. Incision hurts. Standing for several hours at work actually kind of makes my blood hurt. Wait, is this one of the dancing ones? No. What the heck is the rabbit doing? Oh, I'm still in the basement. Oh, it's not even dead. All the they destroyed the wheels. Okay. So that was a good landing point. Sometime last season, IO came in as the aliens were invaded and erected large bases. The large bases had these radio towers on. They were watching. They were watching the mothership as it flew around, destroying things and planning. Usually, during the time these places were patrolled by IO soldiers, and sometimes even actual characters. They showed you different things, like here you can see the base's antenna, and you can see the base's fuel depot. Here's some more stuff on the antenna. I'm not sure exactly what that is. More antenna data. More antenna data? And it was a fun thing, just look at little Easter eggs and whatnot. They'd also sometimes give you special weapons. Give me that. I'll walk around with this now. Makes me look like a badass. So we're going to fly north, actually. They all had launch pads, by the way. During the after the season 7 event, these were erected. These were different ones. These were cube watching stations. What they did is they were erected and they watched the cube. This was facing this way, so this one was likely watching the cube over by Pleasant, what we call Pleasant Cube. There were 8 cubes, seven cubes? 8 cubes. Pleasant, Dirty, Kevin, Sweaty, Misty, Woods. Oh, and Gold. So yeah, 7 cubes in total. The Gold would go around the Island Awakening cubes, which would go in like a semi-pattern, not quite what they predicted, but eventually end up in the center after like a handful of weeks. And you'll see their damage with corruption everywhere on the map. It's the orange stuff. The orange stuff is corruption. Whereas when the ship was I'm sorry. We'll get to Spires here in a minute. But the purple parts are when the center spire was exploded by the ship. It spread dark crystals everywhere, which seemed to spawn Last Reality's homeworld everywhere. So we're not actually heading to this POI yet. We have 51 bullets. I don't think you can actually carry 51 bullets on this normally. Okay. So over here is a semi-important area. During an early-ish season, we had a ship crash land right there, I believe. And it had trouble getting going, so we helped it get going. It had several pieces you had to collect from it, and one of them was from an engine that got stuck up here. And there it is, that blast mark right there. And then after it was to one of the spacesuit lady and the spacesuit guy. The spacesuit lady was actually part of the battle pass at the time. The guy you could buy from the store. I didn't get the guy. The lady being free, or you know. Ooh. 1,400. Oh, actually, that should be. Damn. Why do you have so much HP? Did they up their HP? We're actually going to ignore him. I didn't expect him to have that much HP, actually. That's more than used to. So this is Craggy Cliffs. Relatively, Craggy Cliffs is one of the places that hasn't changed pretty much at all this season. If there is an addition or a detraction to this area, I am fully unaware of it, because all the buildings look exactly the same. I don't think any of them have been destroyed. It's a good place to land to have little fights. There's lots of places to build up on here. Lots of little houses and stuff. Lots of chests to dig into around this place. Get up here so we can see what really freaking. There's that house up there, which is a destroyed house, which has always been abandoned. This place over here-ish, maybe it's this one? Or maybe it was over here, I'm not sure. Let's go down and find out. So, a garage-looking area over here was a place where the medic, one of the first NPCs was, and you could actually hire her after a while, and she would, I think, heal you. Keep heading east here. West. I know my way. Keep heading northwest. Keep heading Kanya's kids. Oh, here's something. Last season or something, we got this. Reinforced walls. Which is kind of what I wanted, but I would like it to be more like Save the World, where you can reinforce the walls with your items. You can reinforce wood with more wood. That would be cool. Sort of like in Save the World. Okay, we can just go down here if you want. There isn't too much... Where are we? Here to talk about. Ooh, there are a lot of sharky sharks. They got lots of builds. You gonna do jump and get me? So over here we have a shack. The shack has been here since the beginning of this chapter. It's not the most excellent landing zone. That one's a little better. But it does have something special here. It is one of the several places we have a bunker. The bunker at the beginning of this, just like all through the first chapter, was a mystery until Batman got into it. Then we learned that the bunker were IO's controlled way to get under the island. And under the island is where IO sets. So this indicates that IO has a base both inside and outside of the loop, which makes sense because there's things they can do inside of the loop. We also learned that everything that happens inside the loop affects everything outside the loop on this island. For example, when the Spire was made in the middle of IO's on the other version of this island outside loop. They might not have seen the entire event, but they saw the Spire get made. Over here is a shack, a shanty, with a tiny non-basement. It's like a basement, but it's just under the house, and it's not really underground down there. And not much has happened in the shack. It's, other than being an okay place to land out of the way. There's like 2 chest possibilities, I think. It was for a while home of the bomb dude, and I think this is the place that had like bombs all over it. It would have been cooler if you could like hit the bomb and nuke this section of the island. So one thing we're going to visit here, a little out of the way, little. Where are we? We're right here. We go south. Let's gather some material real quick in case I need to build for anything. We will need to build here after all, because I will need to get up on the hill. So one thing, during the rift issue that eventually created the primal season, when the Rock, his character, whose name I can't remember, hello Lammer, created a spire in the middle of the map to seal the 0 point and protect the island from destruction. It also created smaller spires all across the map and spawned humanoid people. Oh. Where am I? Who is that? I'm like Dead by Daylight. I have some freaking birds all over me. Anyway, they created these spires, and with them spire guardians, and one spire assassin which sat in the middle. These are basically dark crystal towers. They're made out of the same thing the cubes are made out of, I believe. They have the same similar sound. They became decent places to land because they almost always have one or two chests up top, and then you have this thing up here which will yeet you a little across the map. Oh, unless it just glitches out like that and then drops you. Who's over here? Oh, it's one of these people, okay. So in the past few seasons we've had NPCs show up that have nothing to do with the map, but you can imitate them. That actually looks cool with both of us doing it at the same time, and they'll heal you after a while. Chug splashes. Go ahead and get our health all the way back up since I decided to fall from a tower. Thank you. Okay. Also, during the primal season, we saw all these little stucco buildings come up, because apparently Spanish is primal. We're nearby, so let's go ahead and hit Pleasant. Now, Pleasant, if you are an OG, is almost exactly as it looked in the first chapter, and is in a very similar area northwest of the map. Now, I don't think it's in the exact same area, but it's close. It's very similar. I think the gas station, Jesus, is a little different. Some of the buildings are a little different. But all in all, the build is very similar to the very first chapter, including the soccer field. Now, it has had a few changes. This is a POI. I always make fun that Pleasant's always the place that never really gets hit. But that said, it has had a few changes. During the Marvel season, which was an awesome season, by the way, up here, I think this area, these houses were taken over, at least some of them was, and was turned into Doctor Doom's lair, and was a lot bigger. And this entire area became Doctor Patrols of Doom, and they, either them or IO had a base that opened up underneath this field right here, underneath the soccer field. Now, whether it was them or IO, I am unsure, but once it was opened up, it was definitely Doom's territory. Hey, where's the soccer balls? Not usually a soccer ball in this field. Huh. Weird. Other than that, I don't think there's been huge changes to this area. It wasn't even attacked by the ship, technically. Its biggest change, I guess, would be that this landed really close to it, and it was one of the more vertical crash landings of the harvesters, or whatever you want to call them, and is really cool looking the way it's up like that. It also gained a neighbor. So we'll go north here and head past this. But first, let's look at this. This is a crashed harvester, or crash abductor, whatever you want to call them. These were the ships that flew around in actually not pairs, in whatever you call trees, trares? 3 of them. In 3 groups of 3, they flew over one city each, or one POI each, and there they would abduct players and put them on the mothership for a little minigame that could earn you special weapons, or upgraded weapons, or whatever. While in the sky, they did have a slipstream on them. After you destroyed the mothership, all of these crashed, creating several different POIs, and showing there were more than 3 of them. In each POI, the area spawned a cube and the area around the ships became corrupted. And as the cubes were activated, rolled out, they also corrupted. Corruption isn't like the Spire chunks where it's seeming to bring in their home world. It just browns out everything. Looks like it's melting it, turning it into poop or something. Anyway, north of this, one of the newer POIs, is another POI. During the Hunter season, this was erected. If you were a Jurassic Park fan, the first thing you saw were these gates, these towers, a jungle in the middle of it, and they were like, where are the dinosaurs? And then Primal season came on and we got raptors. Then all of us were like, we really don't like the raptors, please take them out and give us a T-Rex. As if you needed any more reference to Jurassic Park, this is literally the Jurassic Park raptor cage from the first movie. Shoot her! Shoot her! In the middle of this has been this little Mayan temple. Not much has happened to it, or technically, other than IO's like, oh, let's build our base in here in the middle of an ancient temple. It is also a place where Lara Croft hung out when she was in here. I think to the north of this, there it is a little Vietnamese-like village. Vietnamese. Over here. During the Hunter season, a crashed ship could be seen. I don't even know if it's still here. No, it was right here where it crashed. It doesn't look like it's here anymore. But this is where the Predator touched down, and this entire village was a reference to Predator, the old horror sci-fi alien, including the truck hooked up to a generator. You know, I don't think it's supposed to be Vietnamese. Where are they at in Predator? Are they in, like, Southern America or Central America somewhere? You know how long it's been since I've seen Predator in its entirety and not just memes made out of it? Several years. I need to sit down and watch it. That was pretty much it for this POI. Never got our T-Rex. Yeah, you butt. What the frick? Look at door. So if we continue this way, there's this little house over here. This house has been here since before this was erected. Money. Oh, I can't spend it right now. Oh, that's not the right one anyway. I can only spend it when I get in the game. This house has been here. I think it's been abandoned most of the time. I don't know if it ever wasn't abandoned. I don't remember. And there was another house around here. I don't know if this still exists. Over here we have Lockheed's Lighthouse. Now, for some reason, when I hear Lockheed's Lighthouse, I think of Blackheart. I don't know why I think of Blackheart. Was there any time in the original map when Blackheart was called Lockheed? Blackheart is the pirate from Season 8 of Chapter 1. And I see this, and I hear Lockheed's Lighthouse, and for some reason, I think it's his. And I don't know why I think it's his. Anyway, it is a decent place to land, and was originally one of my favorite places to land. I'd always land here, up on the lighthouse. You took a big risk if you weren't on a redeploy, like a Team Rumble, because, not that there's been a good Team Rumble in a while, because if someone knocked down this lighthouse, you would pretty much get killed from the fall. The lighthouse usually had a chest in it, then had a chance to spawn, I think, 3 more chests on the stairs, 2 or 3. There's always a chance for a chest up here, a chest up there, and a chest down here, and the chest right there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe, 5, 6, 7, 8 possible chests in this one area, which is pretty decent. If you came down this area, by the way, even before there was a hole over here, there's always been a boat area right here, and it's still here, and it's a good place to grab a boat and just fly away on a boat. We're actually going to take a boat to our next section, because I like swimming. Are those again, really? Got one of you. Oh, that is colorful. So this is an island. I honestly don't remember what the island was before the Shadow versus Ghost series. During the Shadow versus Ghost series, this became a prison. By the looks of it, it was a ghost prison. Shadow and Ghost were born of Ultra versus Ego. And were pretty much, I think, a ploy on Midas's part that they control the island in both parts. He kind of played both sides in his attempt to break the loop. Originally, it was island building with a vault. I think that may have been a mansion, if I remember correctly. Isn't that right? Wasn't this like a mansion building? And then during Shadow vs. Ghost, it was transformed into a prison. And if it's a ghost prison, it probably held Shadow members in the prisons. During the seasons, we had helicopters, which I think they should release for the end, by the way. Come on, release those helicopters. There was a good helicopter spot to land. You could land over here, kill the guard, and fly away, or just land and fly away. The guard never really had much chance to do damage to you. Now, we get to go to Coral. So, beginning this chapter, this area was just a series of small islands. This is one of the islands, technically. You can swim over here, or boat over here, if you have a boat. Couldn't walk over here back in the day. And you end up in Fish Sticks little island area. This is a place where Fish Sticks species lived. They were confirmed the first thing to be a species. There were plenty of them. They had little huts. The huts, there were several of the huts had a chance to spawn chests in them. Nice. Oh, there's a little hut over here. There are huts over here. There was a leader hut, I guess the village leader up here. And there's always these choral people, the Fish Sticks choral people singing. The same song the glider sings. Very beach, very relaxing scene. Moderately popular for landing. There's a chance you're going to have 2 or 3 people land here, but you could always land on your own. There's usually a chest up here as well. The chest up there happens... What was that noise? Did y'all hear like a magical noise? I don't think there was a lot of people up here. Recently, this has become home of a Jonesy snapshot, the Scuba Jonesy. He also sold the rifle I have in my hands. However, after Midas caused the flood, this area became a whirlpool and eventually drained to show Coral Castle. Coral Castle had 1, 2, 3 buildings right here. Yeah, you hear like where, and then a few little towers everywhere. It was not the most popular POI because up until recently it was so difficult to get out of, and there are almost always sharks spawning inside of it. But it's a little pretty area. I like it still. It's got sort of like crystalline music in it. It kind of sounds magical. It reminds me of walking through like the aquarium or something in SeaWorld. And then the most important thing it has, oh god. Not taken from here. Was there another building back here? Most important thing it had were Horn Institute. However, during the Alien season, this was one of the first places to get picked up. I think it was the second place to get picked up. And it was mostly abducted, except for the castle itself, mostly abducted by the aliens. Now, I will note that leakers showed that this thing right here was supposed to glow, but it never has. And if it was going to glow, you'd think now would be the time. And ever since it got abducted, ever since the crash at the end of Season 7, it's had these jump pads to help you get out. Which has made it a much better POI to land at. There's a smaller POI to check out over here that's been here since the beginning of Chapter 2. This is the crash site where an alter airplane, the people who became... Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the alter. The ego. No ego. Alter or ego, the ones that turn into... Well, the ones that turn into ghost. Pretty sure they were ego, actually. Well, I don't remember. But the ghost ones crashed their airplane over here. And it's been here ever since. It really hasn't changed at all. Aside from losing part of its island over there in the wing. I believe. And it, for a while, had an aggressive NPC here, but he seems to have been gone. Or he doesn't spawn during battle labs, not sure. And part of the island is now part of this wreck over here. Shrek wreck. We will head south from here. There's a little south and a little east to go to. When there isn't a NPC here trying to wreck you, it's a decent place to land because you can get a chest over here, a chest in there, a chest in there, and a chest on the wing. Where are we? Head over here. This is Sweaty Sands, which is a play off Chapter 1's Sandy's... I don't... Oh. I thought freaking Ariana Grande was attacking me. I didn't do that. Can't hear that, little boy. Anyway, well, it's still called River Beach. So this was originally Sweaty Sands. It was a somewhat copy, a little larger, I think, of the desert city from the first chapter. It had a similar hotel, a similar layout, a few, I think it has more buildings than the original, and the layout's a little different in this dimension. But basically, very similar enough to where you'd notice it. And of course, I had the boardwalk, which is new. It's been the site of several things, especially parties and events. During the, I had a concert out here. What's that noise again? Oh, those noises of the birds. Dusted him better than the storm. Let's see what just one dropped. Ooh, nice. Not gonna get it though. It's a decent place to land. You can land out here near the water. You can do the fishing. You do fishing. Ariana Grande is here now. I'm not actually sure what she sells. Let's see what she sells. Ariana Grande is officially an alien, apparently. Sniper rifle and assault rifle. You can land on the top hotel. There are like half a dozen chests, more chests in here. Lots of chests around these apartment areas. More chests over there in those apartment areas. During the Believer Beach season, it was changed to Believer Beach. Apparently it still is. I don't know why. Even though they kicked out all the Believers. There were pro-alien things painted everywhere. Banners hung, an entire party here with music. It was a nice place. Until you realize that they were celebrating their own doom. Albeit there was one good alien, wasn't there? Feels pretty cool. I guess Ariana Grande's cool. She's an alien. Now, there should be something new I'm on the search for, by the way. Something old, something new. Don't worry, it's not blue, no one's getting married. But I am going to borrow it if I see it. It's a brand new vehicle. See it. Brand new old vehicle. Okay. Let's just grab this one and go. Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm stuck. I was in the ground. Oh, speed limit sign. So if we go this way, we'll end up at a few places. Oh yeah, sorry. On the side, this was a basketball port, which for some reason, handful of seasons ago, the basketball goal got really tall for absolutely no reason. And we have two little POIs over here. The first we'll see came around the Marvel Dece time, and both were competing for areas over here. I think this may come during the 0 point or the I think this may have actually come during the 0 point instability. And this was Raven's house. When she came on here, she took this house. You see there's, instead of regular lighting, there's melted candles, fireplace going, no entry. Some older pictures from chapter 1, really dark room, I don't know what that says, it's cool looking. A magic book, some references to other epic games. And then over here, the POI has been up here forever, by the way. These two have crossed the map, but the difference is this guy, I believe, was a lot bigger originally. I don't remember. And this guy's pretty much been really close to here the whole time. But they crossed parts of the map, I believe, and came over here to high five, and they've been high-fiving for seasons now. So this is the ruins of a fort. It looks like also to be a freaking tourist area, because there's a little line here. Which makes sense, because if you live in anywhere with the ruins of a fort, those become tourist areas. We got, like, Hive here in San Antonio. And it's a decent place to land. You can land on the tower, or get like 2 chests over here, just below it, just above it. Decent place to land. A little further north, there's another IO base built during the Alien season. And then over here is a place which is okay to land. I don't remember if the cargo was down there prior to the flood event, but whenever that cargo was washed up there, it became a good place to land out of the way and grab a few chests, where there's not usually a landing point. They must have opened the chest. That was the most magical sounding build. Anyway, south of here is some more stuff. Where am I? Okay, where am I on the map? Am I not showing up on the map? There I am. Down there was also fish sticks for a while, and somewhere over here there was a house on the brick. I didn't know they walked around the map. No, you can eat me. You go that way. Leave me alone. I have no beef with you, monster boy. Shit, I think he saw me. That is a last reality monster. Basically, Siren Head Darkness. They're creepy sounding. They're super strong. Impossible to beat on your own almost. Last boss of the Horde Rush. He is coming up on me. In fact, this is one of the areas the Horde Rush should end on. So here we have a building. This used to be the John Wick building. Fake John Wick lived here for a little while. I don't think anyone lives here now. I'll say Monster may have been over here destroying things. After that, it became the Rocket League building. And there's also Ferris Bueller Mansion building, because a while this place was completely glassless, and then a nice expensive car fell down here, and then they tried to lift the car out with this crane, and this crane fell down, and they tried to lift the car out with this crane, the crane and car out with this crane, and this crane fell down, and the trucks just stood up. They're like, I don't know what to do, man. There's also another truck over here, I think got washed out by the flood event. And then we have the toilet person, another just random statue person. He's been standing there. He's originally, I think he was underwater, but he's been standing there for a while. And he hasn't moved. He sometimes has a chest in his stall. He doesn't quite have a storyline because he has not moved, but he is carrying the wooden thing from the car monster, which I forgot to show you. The truck monster from the first chapter is here too. He was all the way over by the CD Sacks. Where are we? There's another thing right here. We'll have to go this way, but let's go ahead and go down. And what the heck is this? Is it gone? Now I'm curious. This is... No, it's not gone. It's right there. I can see it. That's weird. This is the H house. It's called an H house because it's literally in the shape of an H. It doesn't have too much importance in the map other than it's been here since the beginning. It's an okay place to land for a couple of chests. It's not too popular landing spot if you like to land out of the way. It's usually got like 1 or 2 chests in there, a chest out here. I don't know if a chest can actually spawn in this garden area right here. Doesn't look like it. An okay place to land. It is actually quite close proximity to this place. Now, this building was spawned during one of the first Halloween Christmas seasons on this map, and was for a little while a store. Then the ship from the first season ripped it onto it, and it's been almost forgotten. Except for this season, it was once again a Halloween store. It looks like it's been closed down. Then they added a lot more garages when they allowed you to fix up any car with a wheel. You could take it. Off-roading. That is not what I meant to do. My car. Guess you're getting the wheel. Well, I'm breaking everything. I'm going to grab this and walk away. Did anyone get in here and drive off? God, I've never charged that up all the way. The store's an okay place to land. With the ship on top of it, you can get a few chests. For a while, Blackheart was up there and he was aggro. But I think Fish Sticks is up there now. Oh, there he is. He's down here now. Tuna fish. Oh, here it is. Yes. Look. Back from chapter 1. The original vehicle. I think you're moving at running speed, but I can't guarantee that. Now, without the hills to roll off of, I'm not sure how good this will be. This is Holly Hedges. It was a new POI city for Chapter 1. It's not too changed since its beginning now. A handful of houses, a kind of a plant garden center in the middle. A little garden area over here usually has a chest in all the houses, 1 or 2 chests in there. The storm, I hear you. During the Alien season, however, it was taken over and was called Holly Hatchery. These things respawned everywhere. All the buildings had alien biodomes over them. You can still see some remnants of the alien stuff, or actually that's just from the corruption. I can't tell. It might just be from the corruption because we're near a corrupted area. Okay, let's head to Boney. A decent area to land, a usually pretty popular landing spot, especially when it has something going on. They're going to head to Boney, which has an interesting history, a little longer and a lot of changes. You better run. Preemptive strike. Straight here. This place is always a interesting place to fight, even before that was landed here. That was the first cube here that actually got awoken, I believe. But this place has always been a little hilly, flat area to fight in, lots of bushes to hide in. Interesting place to get caught up in a fight. Pretty much someone's gonna die here. Who's over here? That's right, they have this new little camper set up over here. We have Sledgehammer over here. It's about winning the war, and spiders. I like spiders. Spiders. Little lake house over here. This place has been here since the beginning of the map. It's a good place to go fishing since they implemented fishing. Always usually at least one fish thing in there. We have a cube watch station over here. We all thought that the first cube, or the gold cube, was going to hit it. Building that I think's been destroyed the entire time on the map. Abandoned and falling apart. Don't know exactly what happened to it. Possibly just people getting looped, getting tired of living out here in the middle of the world, getting looped if they retain the buildings / memories of loop. Out here for a while there was a rift when the 0 point was falling apart. And we'll eventually make it to the center, which is the newest POI. First, bony verbs. I love the rolling hills of this. I know it's maybe not as iconic as the first map, but it's a whole lot more natural feeling. Not like you were actually running around the natural landscape and make it feel like you took forever to get anywhere. This is Bony Verbs, which is I think why they gave us cars. So originally this was Salty Springs. Salty Springs, oh, that was a hand. Salty Springs was a direct copy of Salty Springs from the first chapter. Buildings were very similarly laid out, similar area. There wasn't much different about it. However, during the 0 point falling apart event, damn, that's huge. Damn, I can hear the cubes from over here. They're loud. I'm trapped. During the 0 point falling apart event, Salty Springs became Salty Towers as Salty Towers from Season 1 got mixed into Salty Springs and mixed the two together. Then when the Spiral season happened and Primal came out, this place was completely wiped out and destroyed and remade into a Primal City with it, upon its rubble in the 10 years after the Primal season. It's not entirely sure what happened in those 10 years during the Primal season, but something happened to it to wipe out the entire town. And now to the most important part. This used to... So, this has an even longer history. Originally, this is the center island. It was nothing but an island. Then it became a base and a place for the Storm King to attack us. I think that I got those two mixed up. During the... it became Io's base for a while. It became Midas. It became one of the refuges after the flood that was flooded. After it was abandoned and destroyed, after the top part was abandoned and destroyed, it became a place for Midas' ghost to rest. It's where Midas launched the actual 0 point to try and push back and break out of the loop. It's where the 0 point sat up in the air. It was where the 0 point was sucked out of the ground by Galactus. It was where the 0 point sat up in the air, pretty much where she is right now. Falling apart. It's where the spire was erected by the Foundation. I remembered his name. And turned everything into the Primal. It's where the aliens shot the spire, destroying it and creating little pieces of the world everywhere. And then it's where the cubes traveled to after it became a hole in the ground after that for a while. Then it's where the cubes traveled to create the Convergence. Honestly, don't know if we can walk up that, but it should be cool. Oh, it's too steep. Y'all remember the pyramid from the first chapter was not too steep. Okay, then. We're gonna see. There's another way to get up here, then. The Queen thinks it's gonna stop me from getting up here. The Queen has another thing coming. If I have to come back down and grab more material, I will. So this is the latest addition and the last big map change is this. Now, I do believe that we're going to see probably this thing become a completed pyramid, because the pyramid was predicted by leakers. Also, the cubes are no longer cubes. Triangles. Even the gold cube's no longer technically a cube. It's not sideways, it's squished into a diamond. It's probably gonna bounce me. We'll see if it bounces. Damn, we high up. Can I make it across without getting a bounce? Made it. It's not clearing his name for me, possibly because I'm in Battle Labs. It says question, question, question. I probably just called it the pyramid. But this became the convergence. The convergence right there were the cubes, you can see them glowing. Created this like city-like structure around them. But now it's becoming this. Oh. Nothing. Huh. Well, there goes my plans of getting down easy. Let's see what happens when I do this. Dun 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 dun. Whew. Didn't think about that. I can land on a cube or in the bouncy water. It should be okay. Anyway, this place is pretty cool to visit. It's very weird aesthetically looking, but very cool looking. You can see the puddles on the floor looks good in the PS5 versions. Where's my phone? Oh. 6K. Your friends, maybe. If you have someone out here, they'll bounce on things. Even the NPCs like this area. If you go over under here, by the way, it's hollow. Ooh, that looks cool. Originally the cube was down here, the gold cube, then it got raised, and this became a hollow area, a good place to hide. Now it's a little hollow up top, which I don't like. Ever since it was raised, before it was turned into a pyramid or whatever this is going to be called, if at a distance you can see the walls electrifying. They won't electrify near you, but they'll electrify at a short distance to a long distance. See? And on several of the walls you can see runes have started up. I can't find any right now. We have some POIs in this stuff here. Actually, this one first. Let's head north. This is cool. It is a massive structure. They always go big when it comes to the end of things, or it comes to actual things. There's a little primal thing here, because this used to be Cinder Spiral. There actually used to be a little stucco town all around it. There's very little of the stucco town left. This might be it. Might be it from the stucco town. But, got torn over here. What do you want? I'm kind of busy. I don't know, stop blowing your horn at the queen. Weirdo. Ya weirdo. Here's an example. Oh, well, here's a weird one. So we have some spire damage here, which is trying to create the other world, but then we have the corruption, which is interrupting that, so it's like fighting. Anyway, we have this area, which is the outdoor car theater. It has a name. I can't think of its name, man. Oh, are we serious? Right in front of me. Woo. This was from the first chapter. I don't think that it was right. I don't think it was here right at the beginning of the second chapter. I don't remember. But it's become a pretty popular place to land. It has a board for bounties in it that were introduced during the Hunter season. It really hasn't changed since it's been added, because there's no reason to change it. Risky Reels, here you go. Risky Reels has always been a good place. A really popular area. Next up, go ahead and go over here. You can see its biggest change was that it had a couple of cubes roll around it, and changing corrupting a lot of the area around it. This place holds memories for me. Speaking of just, plain memories. When my son used to play this game a lot more with me, and during the beginning of the second chapter, this was our first win, right here, in this area. The circle came down here, we hid in this bush, we shot one guy over here, we went around and shot a guy over there. I ended up killing some guy over here, but if you watch the video, it's from his point of view, because I had an issue with recording, or I don't remember exactly. We are now just south of the IO base area. A good open expanse area. We'll go down there next. This is the orchard. The orchard has been here since the beginning of this map. It really hasn't had much changes that I can think of. It's always kind of had a yellow barn. There's always a chest in there. Not always, there's usually a chest in there. A regular barn, multi-leveled, sometimes a couple of chests in there. There used to be a truck crashed into here, but it's gone. The truck always had a chest, so they kind of just moved the chest to the side. I don't know why the truck is gone. Possibly they moved it when trucks became drivable. There's a house here. It's a pretty good place to hide. If you're one of those hiders. Ever since fire propagation, I like to come in here and do this. Where are the fires? Oh, the gas cans are missing. Ooh. There's always in this little feed store over here. And then after a while, I don't remember if they've been here since the beginning, but there's a Pizza Pete area over here, Tomato Head's restaurant. Currently, I believe Big Mouth is in it. He was in here eating during the Halloween season. I think he's still here. Don't look at me like that if you like to eat. Excuse me. He starts back up. Where shall we go next? Let's hit Corny and then we'll hurt over here, then we'll go down this way. Corny. Corny. So this is Corny Crops. Now this has a little bit of a history. At first, I don't think it was much of anything. It was just like areas you could go. I think there may have been like a thing over here. Not much. Then it became a Coliseum during the Primal area. Oh wait, no, not during the Primal. During the hunting area, it became a Coliseum here, and there was a NPC here. There was a cool little Coliseum that had changed floor layouts every match. Interesting place to drop. Actually, really cool. The only problem with the Coliseum is you couldn't break its walls, so you could become trapped in there fairly easy. Then after the Primal area, between the 10 years of the Hunter and Primal season, the Coliseum broke and crumbled and turned into another Primal area, but also a farm. Then after that, the Primal stuff was removed. IO moved in and created Corny Crops. It, by all means, looks like a porting. It looks like a farm section from the first season, but hides IO bases, or used to hide an IO base underneath. There's still IO technology here. You see the cars. There's some tech up in the attic, but their main IO building was purposefully abducted by the aliens, and the IO had built that part of the base for the bombs, and that's what blew up the alien ship. It's still a good place to come. There's still a good amount of buildings and crops to hide and fight around. That we will head over here. This way. I completely missed bouncing. The house is 2 stories, has a not quite wraparound porch, but something like it. Pretty decent landing. Another barn over here. The barn is very similar to the barn over in the orchard. Multi-layered, goes all the way up. Pretty good going on over there. This is Farmer, I forgot his name, Steed? House? He was like a cybernetic farmer. Always worried about people stealing his crops. During the season of Aliens, though, however, he was abducted, and Jones became farmer here. I'm assuming it was Agent Jones. Is now a snapshot of him. I don't think anybody's here anymore. If we head this way, a good place to land a fight was always this ridge. I like this ridge. It was a center area between like several POI. For a while, there would be IO that would pop up over there. We used them for several missions. I think the trailer's been there most of the map, if not the entire map. This place has been here pretty much the entire map. It has a chest in it sometimes. There's sometimes chests under these bridges. In bridge. Up here's a junkyard. It's been here for, I think, the entire time again. It used to just hold cars, some chests on top of cars, a chest in there, sometimes a chest in the doghouse. There's been a few NPCs here, including the dummy. Now it looks like Rust Lord's here. Wait, no. Oh, I can't activate his thing while in this mode, apparently. Okay. After the Believer Beach was shut down, a lot of their decorations got moved here. There was an IO base up here, but it's the one IO base that got hit really hard by the crashed ships. It's like they drove it into it purposefully. I think that may have been where IO's lead base was. That may have been on purpose. Completely. They destroyed the entire base, forcing Sloan to move out and head to where she is now. If you head over here is another POI from the beginning of Chapter 2. Very little has changed about it. It was hit hard by the flood, I think, but it sustained very little lasting damage. It has several warehouses you can enter, wide open indoor areas to fight, some hidden chests. It was pretty close to the boat as well as the Simi Stack, so it's a good place to run down on if you have a chance. I swear that bird sounds like Flowey being hurt. Partially fun landing on the roof of this thing, or landing up here on these cranes, because this crane almost always has a chest. I don't think this crane has ever filled me with chests. If it has, I can't remember. This place is also close to these power lines. These power lines act like zip lines and can be ridden all the way from Steamy Sacks to Retail Row. Now, south of here is a POI that was taken away during the flood, but might be coming back. That said, we're at the end of the series, and so don't know. It might not be coming back. They just drained it a little to troll us. Also, there's this place. This place used to be Brutus's place where he would stay before he got his place over here. So this place was a skull entrance to a bad guy's fort. Well, that don't work. Can I please just get out of this place? Hello? I get out of this. Can we do this instead? That's not gonna work either. Anyway, this used to be a POI. You go through the mouth, and those are the eyes into his cavernous system. But the place has been collapsed and flooded by the flood. It was Brutus's home base. It was a pretty cool looking little cavern James Bond area. Up here was an entrance you could fly into, which shows how the flood is. That said, nowadays the flood is reducing a little, receding. However, that makes it so it's easy to get trapped in there if you got into the land without mats. Excuse me. There's a little shack down there, nothing too important. Where are we? And let's see where we're gonna go next. There is a thing here. We could head over here to the gas station, I guess, and hit some things on the way. Where are we exactly? Right there. Actually, while we're here, let's hit this. Lots of things that come down, lots of scrolls that come down over here. Use the unbreakable power lines as a last defense. And as a good escape route if you need to. If you jump from the power line, just like any other zip line, you'll have protection, fall protection. What's the piggy pigs at today? On point. Bed cams in the middle of the water. This is a little lake area, fishing lake pond thing. It has a little lake house. It has a little fishing shack, canoe area. I think it's called canoe something, I don't remember. It's always had this little canoe teepee up here with a possible chest. There's some other shacks up the side. And it's not much to do here, but it does connect to water, which leads to the south, and you can use the water to get away quickly if you need to. There's another IO base here. Oh, this is the IO base I got just wrecked by the ship. But, anybody else? Missed that. This is just a little gas station. It wasn't much to show. You can probably see it from here, actually. This is the area where Dirty Docks cube was. To roll around back and forth before it was activated. There's the gas station right there. During some of the shadow seasons, they're allowed to travel to an underground shadow base. This is relatively where the Mandalorian. He paused like that. It was relatively where the Mandalorian crashed during the hunter season, and he would hunt there. He was an aggro NPC. He was paid to hunt people on here, so that's why. This over here is a restaurant that's been here since the beginning of Chapter 2. It is a fairly popular landing place, being near close enough to the center of the map. A restaurant usually has 2 or 3 chests in it. The gas station was added to it later during the car event. Usually you could have a chest in it, and then when they added the cars, the garages, another one with more chests in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4-ish chances for chests, not bad. Decent place to hide as well. Lots of nooks and crannies to hide in. Hill to our north here. It makes it hard to see up. But I've ended plenty of matches or, died over here. Let's actually hit Retail Road. I'm actually getting rid of these for a reason. Better get out of here. That noise. Over there next. Oh, over here is a little food truck. The hot dog guy was added a few seasons ago. Nothing too important there. NPC for missions. Over here, we have an old POI. Again, this is coming from the lake. I could have, well, the lake's right there. You can swim down it. A little speed boost. If you swim with the current, it makes you faster. Swim against the current, it makes you slower than walking. You do this, it's fun, but then in shallow water like this, you're gonna get stuck. So this POI was here from the beginning of Chapter 2, but it's also a POI which is a direct copy from Chapter 1's reality. This is Retail Row. Retail Row, oh god. Retail Row is currently underneath the bubble. Retail Row is half like housing and the other half retail stores. Most famous in the first chapter for becoming the mall for a while, mall was one of my favorite POIs of all time. We'll go in here and look around, but there are going to be monsters everywhere. This is the Sideways. It was introduced this season. In fact, why don't we just give them something to shoot? Here you go, guys. So, if you can hear me over all this noise, there's the... That's always a good place to land. You can mine down. There's a bunch of stores over here. The stores always had good things. This is the Christmas store / Halloween store for a while. It didn't do anything during... What? I have questions. Bye, Felicia. Oh, frick. Let's get out of here. It is also the in connection to the power lines here from Steamy. During the Marvel season, there wasn't much here. There hasn't been too many changes to this area, other than the stores. I believe there was a big fish on one of the store windows, but I can't remember if that was this season chapter or last chapter. They both did it or what happened. Up here-ish, somewhere around here, there was a stone throne that belonged to Dr. Doom, and you had to do something weird to get something for him from there. Don't remind. Don't ask me what, because I honestly don't remember too much about it. Go down and around. Go down to Catty Corner and then around, so let's do that. Also, there's this area over here. So if you look off the left side of the island, the sides of the islands were always iffy to land on. Usually you'd gun up here if the sword went down on it. Okay places to land out of the way, but then there's mountains blocking your way, so you'd waste a lot of mats getting up if you had to get across the mountains, especially if the storm was coming down on you. There's been little bases up here ever since the beginning. They don't belong to IO, they're just mountainous bases. We assume they don't belong to IO, they don't have basic IO symbols or tech or anything, they're just like mountain bases for discovering the mountainsides. They have some blue looking stuff that kind of metal sheds that kind of remind me of North's landing strip, so maybe he has something to do up here. I guess we'll be having Christmas next chapter. Holy cow. I didn't even think of that. If this ends December 5th, that means Christmas happens next chapter. Hopefully they have snow everywhere again. I like those. If the chapter does end December 5th, we probably won't be able to play Fortnite until December 7th, because last time it took them 2 days to get Fortnite up and running with all its new features. And let's just say we don't want to rush half-assed Cyberpunk, or even worse, a Grand Theft Auto Definitive Edition. So, you know, give them their patience, let it sit, let it stew for a bit. So there is several places to look over here. I'm going to get in trouble for coming down here because this is where an aggressive NPC is. But luckily, I think I spawn right where I die nowadays, which is good. Because back in the day when you used... Back in the day. Actually, a few months ago, maybe a month ago, when you used to land... The ambience. So for the longest time, since the very beginning of Season 1 in Chapter 2, we've had this bunker. It was unopenable, unenterable. The people who glitched the map found it was empty. There's nothing there. We always wondered what the bunker was. Disappointingly, it's an IO base, or at least IO had access to it. And it's not even a cool IO base. There's like nothing in there. Yeah, boy. And I like how Sloan, so Sloan, the director, or not the director of IO, but one of the head IO, I think she's a doctor, because her name is Dr. Sloan, in the subtitles, is in there. And she's one of the most aggressive, hardest NPCs you can play. And no, I'm not going to go mess with her. The inside there isn't much different than any other IO base. I don't think it shows anything. You're going to attack it and find there's nothing there, really. But this is the first time we were allowed entrance out of there. Other than that, the only other difference that this place has had is for a while, we had a vault down there for the bomber lady. So we'll go around her. Up here we have some more bases for a while during the winter time. I believe this guy I am right now. Oh, is it because she's below me? This guy I am right now. And had some like wintry stuff happening up here. There were a few winter bases everywhere, and this is one of the. It looked a lot like North bases. And to tell you the truth, this guy is dressed a lot like North, like the clothes he has on. They're almost very similar to North. It's like North became a snowman. Showed his true form to snowman. There's two places to show up here. We have the weather station, which is not named on the map. It is important. It's a pretty decent landing area. For a while we had an aggressive NPC up here, but now I believe we just have a monkey. The monkey's not aggressive unless you shoot him in the face. It has a house, which is decent. Usually has 2 chests in it. This place usually has like 3 chests in it. You can find a chest out here, and a chest over here, and even a chest all the way over there. And I honestly don't think there's a chest up here, but I haven't been up here for any reason. No reason to really come up here. Nope. But this was a helicopter landing area during the helicopter season. Hello, Chimpanzee. Then, if we come over here, I guess we'll go catty corner in a minute. Yeah, we'll come back out and do catty corner. If we come down here, we'll just slide down the mountain. Hopefully make it. Another POI that has existed since the beginning of Chapter 2 several years ago. Man, it doesn't feel like it's been that long. And one of the first ones I landed on, technically, was this place over here. It's called Camp... I think it's called Camp Cod. Its biggest notation at the very beginning is it was where a lot of Chapter 1's junk that fell through the black hole was collected and ended up. I think you can still see pieces of Chapter 1 here. Kinda hope they have something like that in Chapter 3, where they just have Chapter 1 and then Chapter 2 pieces collected. You after the butterflies there, Squeaky? Butterflies in the backyard. Is the butterfly season? Oh, does anybody know what season it is? Does nature know what season it is? But yeah, you can see, like, there's tilted clock tower clock, the Aztecian places from the volcano. I don't know if those are anything. It's just fridges. He also collects junk, apparently. But I'm pretty sure there was more than that in different places. I think the line up near the house was something. Ow, my tummy hurts. I can't wait till this freaking goes away. Dyer's up here, apparently. I forgot he was up here. What you doing, Dyer? Has its own power station, solar, which is cool. I think there might be more Chapter 1 references inside. The bear from the wooded area. But yeah, it was basically collecting little pieces of the Chapter 1 around here. I think there might be something in the attic, but I don't remember. Oh, just bullet range stuff. I'm not even sure that's a reference to Chapter 1 or not. A little couch over here. I don't remember that couch being here. That little crop farm over here. Over here we have the Echo. Hey. There we go. And over here we just have this weird, random, partially destroyed building. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to be. It's got like a water tower and a silo. Lots of junk just around it. Maybe it look like a base. We've got cars. I think this guy's just a junk collector. He seems to collect crap. Well, we head back over, but not all the way up yet. What's that in the water? We'll find one of the newer POIs this season. During the event last season, at the end of last season, we were faced off against the return of the cubes, and the first cube we saw was very Kevinish and wanted to electrocute us all to death, which notably none of the other cubes have tried to do. We actually shut off that cube with an electromagnetic pulse, indicating that they were partially mechanical or at least able to turn off. And then we rebooted it. When we rebooted it, it turned into this blue BB. People call it Levin. I just call it blue. He's been sitting here ever since he landed. He hasn't moved. It's called, I think it's called Friendly Island or something he's sitting on now, even though it's technically a peninsula. And he's just kind of sitting there. Not entirely sure if he's going to do something before the end of the season, but it's getting to the point where he has to kind of move his booty, if he is. It smells like beef jerky in my house all of a sudden. Someone's eating steak. I don't like my diet sucks. There's another IO base up there. It really hasn't been touched. I think that may have been where Maven was, but I don't remember. Maven was the traitor. Pigs and wolves. We can avoid them. I'm gonna go around here. This little parking area was a decent place to land. Always have little cars here. Always had this truck here. The truck usually has something here. Mushroom, you can't have any. If you go down here, this place I don't think was originally here. At least it wasn't called Caddy Corner right off the bat. I think there may have... I don't know if anything was up here originally between here and retail. Except for this area up here, which had this... I have questions about this loading truck. Truck up here for a while now. There's two places here. There's the Hut Watch, or Shack Watch, which became a restaurant. All the way down here. And it's an okay place to run by. I wouldn't recommend landing there during this map. It was an okay place to run by and get some chests once it was completed. It had a few chests. Then we have this place now. This is called Caddy Corner. I think the bar may have been here, but I don't remember. The rest of this wasn't. A gas station over here was added during the gas car activations. Later added this garage just south of the other POI, so probably didn't need a POI. And then over here is Meow School's territory. I don't know if anybody's here right now. May not be anybody here currently. But this is where Meow School's set up, and then later on I think Kit Bash set up, and they traveled both around here and around that area. Not Kit Bash, I'm sorry, Kit. Kit Bash is the robot. Then we're going to keep moving. How the heck did they all get in the Misty Meadows? They're probably tearing apart that town. We're going to keep moving past Lazy. They moved all the way south of Misty. Interesting. This one's good. This is Lazy Lake. It is its own city. It was here for Chapter 2 only. It is a little play off of the Loot Lake area. Loot Lake area only had a house. It is this chapter's Tilted Towers, technically, because it actually has taller buildings. But it is not anything set up like Tilted Towers, really. Even the towers are different. It has wide, semi-tall buildings, good places to have some one-on-one roundabout fights and loot people. Has a little divot down here where there's always chests. There's always a ton of chests around here. Gas station was added during the gas station seasons. A couple of personal houses over here. The houses are usually really close to some gas cans so you can burn out people. Looks like my people have been in here. They haven't destroyed much. But they've been in and out of these buildings. Yeah, there's some people over there on the lake, actually. Someone's shooting someone over here. Oh, it's a shark. They're fighting the shark. There's this house. That house is very similar to the one in Pleasant. They've been up in it and they've been using it a little. Mama Cat hasn't been in it since she fell out. Squeaky's been up in the, you're getting these most skittish cats. Squeaky's actually been up in the hammock. You got the most skittish of them all. She's gonna knock things over. Because she's skitty cat. Scaredy cat. But it also has some pools in it. I like landing high up in this place. It reminds me of Tilted a bunch. And Neo, another. Oh god, he's facing off against the monster. Good luck with that. If we head south from here, is there anything really? There's a Central IO base. Central IO base looks like an IO base now, but it also had other things happen to it. We're not going to really head over there unless we get to. I think I don't remember which happened first, Marvel or Hunter. During the Marvel season, this was the graveyard of those giant robots that hunt X-Men. Centurions? No. Sentinels? I want to say Sentinels. The Sentinels, right? There's a whole bunch of dead ones. You had to actually do something to collect Wolverine's backbling and activate it by jumping on one's head. Then after, or before that, whenever the Hunter season was on, I think that was after that, because the 0 point was exposed after that, of course. So after that, where are we out of time? We're on 12 minutes. We're on borrowed time. We're going to have to reset. Come back in. Storm's going to come down here in a minute. After that, it became the Hunter's Haven, where the Hunters came to play. And here's another crash ship, by the way. And then after Hunter's Haven was gone, it became a IO base for the Alien season. So it's had a few changes. It's currently an IO base. It's not a very interesting IO base. It's center of the map, which allows a good launch point off his launch pad, and that's about it. So while we still have time, I swear Battle Labs used to have a 3-hour limit, not a 2-hour limit. This is Misty Meadows. It is an OG for Chapter 2, but it is a play off the town from North's area. Hey, look, some recruits still down here. What's you up to, recruit? I can't remember North's area, but it was like a little German town stuck up in Polar Peaks area. This is very similar, little German designs and colors everywhere. Kind of reminds me of New Braunfels here in Texas. Oh my god, there are so many carts. What does it say on it? Noms, okay. The Noms shopping cart stores. Ah! No, I know better driving it than I was back in the day. But it's a little more spread out than it. There's this giant bridge here that spans it. There's this peak. Is this the tallest peak? That may be one of the taller peaks. I don't think it's the tallest peak. No, that's over by the other one. It's one of the taller peaks. However, this peak has been taken out by the crash ship. There's some lodges over here that remind me of lodges in the first chapter. This building over here has been taken out by this gun. A decent but popular place to land. My favorite place to land over here is actually up here. Do I have any flying ability? I do not. So we head up here while I still have time for this. We have these 2 log cabins right here. Actually 3 log cabins. 2 large ones, they all have chests in them and ammo, and then a small one, and then another small one down there, actually. Oh god. Shooting rockets at your face. Yeah, thank you to learn. And the ever growling piece of meat? What the frick? Why is there an invisible dog? Let's come up here. This is one of my favorite places to land. This is the club, the ski club, dance club area. Currently, our horse unicorn person of weirdness is up here. This place is one of my favorite places to land. You can dig in through the roof, get a chest up there in the lounge area. There's usually weapons and ammo over here. Got his weirdness over here right now, but there's usually an NPC in here of some kind. Come down here to the kitchen. There's usually more chests. There's usually a chest over here in the showers. Why there are showers in a dance club, I don't know. If you were being chased, you could be very trollish. Break down this. And, so apparently gas canisters are either removed or are not here during, this mode. But usually there's the gas canister right here. You can break. And it light things on fire. And if you're in a tile room like that or the bathroom, you'd be safe. But would hopefully chase off anybody trying to come after you. There's also a chest and a campfire over here if you need to heal. Speaking of. And you slide down here, you could get chests from there and there. Don't think there's usually chests in the smaller ones, but good places to hide. There is a gas station over here, which is decent. We are going to check out... What is the next to check on this list? Closest thing for us to check would probably be the dam area. There's a spire right here. The spire took over this area. It still has probably the largest collection of stucco buildings on it. But we're going to go ahead. This right here. Fly over to the dam. The recruit down there. Here's the gas station slash garage that were added partway through the season. This is the dam's top controls. There's one over here, one over there. They've been here this entire time. This is the dam, which is actually used to be a fairly popular place to show down, especially towards the end. Lots of building opportunities, lots of escape opportunities. One of the things people always try to do is grab a boat, exit this way. I'd like to see if I can dive well. Does it chase me? Yep. Oh, almost. Diving down here would put you in the swamps. Now, down here you have the actual turbines and everything for the dam. This is what powers some of the rest of the island. It's one of the two power companies. We'll head down to the sludgy swamp, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's the next POI that really matters. Over here, there used to be a oil rig during the Shadow versus Ghost season, and then after the oil rig was destroyed, it was turned into like and the flood happened, it was turned into like an off-land water base, and it's gone now. It's all been removed by I guess IO or somebody. Over here used to be Slurpy Swamp. Now, Slurpy Swamp was where Slurp was produced. They took these glowing mushrooms out of the swamp and grew some of them in the labs in here and turned them into this drink right here. Now we're full. You know what? Let's get to the clear. Oh, there's another place over here we need to visit as well. Okay. Visit this first and we'll visit the next place next. This was the Slurp Factory. I say was because this is probably the first place the aliens visited and abducted. Who knows, maybe they were addicted to Slurp. Slurp is technically a soft drink or sports drinks of some kind made out of mushrooms, but it also gave you shield. Right here is the main factory. It had two large vats in it. You could hide in the vats and gain health. This was part of the same building, but there's not much in here. It's more like offices. There's actually, I think, like showers in here somewhere, unless that was in the other part of the building. I don't know what's with all these places having showers. This is, oh, this was all one large building, that's right. And you can come in here, this is where the bats were. Stole all the bats. This is like a warehouse area over here. Over here was sort of like a restaurant. I guess if you're giving a tour of the Slurpy Swamp area, you come over here and you'd be like, ooh, treat. You get some slurp. Another little vats of slurp back here just leaking everywhere. Over here were more warehouse areas. All three of these places were light warehouse areas. I'll say three, but one of them's been abducted as well. Ever since back when it was Slurpy Swamp, you could go into the swamp areas where they dump the waste, and it would heal you out here. It'd give you shield and heal you. This is also worse. Slippery, slitchy. What the fuck is that noise? Y'all heard that, right? What was that? I'm on Battle Labs and I'm scared of whatever that noise was. I'll pretend it was nothing. So anyway, this is where you come in, and this is where it's a freaking llama. This is where you could, that Ripley was his name, was born out of the swamp mess and stuff, and got Chaos thinking of making more, made an army of them, and then made some more, slurp-based creatures. There's some, out towards here, there was some, shanties, 4 places. There's a place over that way, I think, where they're making bootleg slurp out of old slurp or out of mushrooms. They might be the only slurp production now. This is the Bat Shack. It's nothing right now, but back when Batman was on the map, it was Batman's location. Part way through, where are we? The season, we had this place loaded, created. We have 2 minutes. We're gonna have to reload here to get to the very end of the map. We're pretty much over, aren't we? There's not much more to see. I'll just go over what we missed. But this is pretty much our farewell to the map. This is the end of the map, guys. There's another shanty village right here. This one's got like corn. I don't remember them having fruit over here. Someone over here? No, one of them has the witch in it. That was newer looking. That was a newer looking broken down shanty. Well, at least it had corn out of it. I don't remember this being over here. This over here is Flesh Factory. It wasn't originally over here. We're not entirely sure if it was rifted in, because it doesn't look rifted in, or if it was rebuilt. Oh, and here is, we'll get a minute. It's pretty much the same thing as the Flesh Factory in the first game. The Flesh Factory in the first game was decimated when Polar Peace came in and ran it over. So in the secondary story, there were gnomes everywhere on the island, including Graham. Some of the gnomes broke some gnomes out of the jail after the cop arrested them, the sheriff arrested them. And they've all been trying to get out of the island. These are the the gnomes from, that were trying to get out from Lazy Lake. They fell off the dam, and now they made their way over here. And there are several points in the islands where the gnomes are attempting to escape the islands on canoe, showing that they know something's happening, and they think that they can escape it. I'm pretty sure that if they reset the world again, and a black hole solves everything, they're not going to escape it, but they're going to try. There's an IO base down here. This is where what's-her-name is. I think the next most important part is all the way up here. Wrong button. Where'd that go? This is where the witch lives. This is a little closer to where I think the thing was. 25 seconds to the storm moves on down. Because that's where the people who were on the oil platform was after the oil platform left. This is the shanty area village where they're making bootleg slurp. It might be the only current production of slurp since the factory is gone. We got 4 minutes. Shrinking down the island. There is one of my favorite landing spots ever. That is the Rainbow Rentals. A couple of beach rentals you can land at. People don't like landing there for some reason, so I land there all the time. Over here, and one of the last places we had to see, next to Weeping Woods, we have two more places to go, and then I think we've pretty much covered the entire map. This used to be something a logger area. I can't remember his name. It was not a good place to land. I didn't like it very much. There's some places in it. There were some chests in it. But I was not a big fan of the landing here. I don't look on here if we were pushed down there. It used to be a logging area. However, during the Rift issue, this got ported in here. Durburger got teleported in. I don't believe it's this. Oh no, it is the same Durburger. Durburger's missing, so this is exactly the Durburger from the first season. Unlike Tomato's area, which may be a Tomato from a different reality, because Tomato Head is still on its area. Tomato Head and Durburger are still over here somewhere in the woods. Just kind of sitting around. They're the only thing that is non-plant life that was corrupted by the cubes and landing. I don't know if I can find them off the bat while we're going to Weeping. They're usually between here and Weeping, but I'm not entirely sure where. There's some little things here. Damn it, we're going to go here and do this. There's this new place, I believe built in after we told people to hide from the aliens, maybe? It appears to be a little cargo thing, but if you go inside it, it's actually a underground facility. Nothing really here, other than someone was probably just hiding here from the aliens. You get some 4 bunk beds, so 4 people. You got some pool, TV, which is pink, chests, a little kitchen. I believe this is a bathroom area and a washer. You know, for a. Nope, they still have the back reflection. Fixed reflections here next to the chapter dudes. Or a little underground via for says writing out the end of the world, not too bad. This is a little cabin again. It's a nice place to go. It has an under area. It's one of the first places we saw some of the gnome story. If you go down here, the gnomes had an underground base which hasn't changed since then. This is the gnomes versus the bear area. When the bears came in here, they captured the gnomes. This is where the gnomes planted stuff. The gnomes were captured in there. All cleared out since that story is moving on. This place had some additions from the primal area that look like the Spanish buildings, including, where am I? Crossing bridge. The crossing bridge is actually quite nice to get across the river with, but you can just swim across the river. For a while, Beast Boy was up there. I don't think anybody's up there right now. From over here, we have a POI, and our last POI on the mention. That, existed since the beginning of Chapter 2. This is Weeping Woods Lag Hotel Resort. Not dusted. It's a 2-3 story, 2 buildings. Decent size, handful of chests, a little wooden garage over here, usually has money in it, not money. I know we didn't need to, but I gotta. This area usually has a few campers in it. Oh, storm. Looks like the campers have been taken. And that pretty much sums up the end of our tour. I honestly don't think we forgot anything. We've been all over this place. And I will miss this map after the 5th. It was a good map to us. So we'll go ahead and exit here after it heals us. We'll just say a good farewell bye to the map on the 5th. during our last day on it. I do plan to play the event. For some reason I can't play the event. Hopefully I can at least get on for a little while. And that'll probably be the next time we play Fortnite. Now we do, what time is it? 10:44? We've been on for what, 2 hours? Yeah. We'll play another 30 minutes or so. Can we exit please? Hello? Do I have to actually leave the match? Oh. And I can't even, there we go. Just have to leave the match. I don't know why they have a limit to how long you play Battle Labs. We do have 2 characters to do missions on, which could take up our time. So, no, not that. Oh, actually, let's get the fellows. Then we need to talk to. Let's hit Rust Lord first. And it looks like Rust Lord. Can I please have the map, please? Is going to be over here. We also need to wake up this section. Let's see if we can do something about this section, because this section is all blank. But we definitely, there's not a question mark though. I think this might just be an error, or this is going to get taken out. We need to wake up this section, and we need to go talk to Rust Lord and Kakashi. How many quests do I have actually? I just want to go regular quests. Can I go down please? Okay, I can get 2 more quests, so that's good. Let's go see what Rust Lord adds to the canon, if anything. Oh wait, are we not playing? Also, why are we him again? Okay. Guess we're gonna be him again. Umbrella has created a snow monster using the snow virus. Mr. Mankey. Next time we come on here, we'll continue the chapter skin series. We got to get that done since we're coming down to the end here. That may be extended into a little bit of the next season, just a little. Got that new gun? That sounds awful. Gosh, you like my ineffective umbrella? This wouldn't block anything. I will walk away normally. Oh, what the frick? A Naruto headband on the bus. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't expect that. I don't remember seeing that when I got off last time. Oh, that's right, I guess we didn't have a bus. Just kind of exiting that. Okay, let's go see Rust Lord. It looks like he might be over in the... oh, that's right, we saw him, didn't we? He's over in the compact car area, which makes sense. He is the Rust Lord. So games. Let's do games. I'm not going to be playing GTA Trilogy. They half-assed the game. They got a mobile developer, Grove Street, to half-ass it. I don't believe they deserve our money. I hope they get a lot of refunds, and I hope that Cyberpunk them. I really hope Rockstar gets damaged by it. They wanted to do that to us. They deserve what they get. When they half-ass something like that, they can lose money off of it. I also probably won't be picking up the new Skyrim. It's not an... Go away! I didn't ask for you to be over here. It's not an actual upgrade. I can't read that. Okay, come on. Looking for Russ, I'm your lord. I can't talk to you. I'm improving the world one piece of scrap at a time. What do you mean? Collect wood, metal, and stone. Okay. Metal. stone. And wood. Let's go away. Because the next thing is build structures at corny crops and weeping woods. Leave me be, dude. Corny crops or weeping woods or and weeping woods? Weeping woods. Okay, corny's over here. We're gonna build 20 structures, which we need more material. Also, we got them in solo, so I guess they need weapons. Did I mention I'm not a fan of this gun? Because I am not. Let's go corny. Give me corny. Man, one thing I'm not going to be big on is having to check the map every 5 seconds to see where I'm going on the new map. But exploration, I guess. Oh, I love that these are back. Oh, even though I fell. That reminds me, we need to check and fund areas. Oh, that's the mushroom dude. This recon scanner up on my list. This should be up on my list. I'm at 20 crops. Just replace the house with pieces of crap housing. That's finished. Gather shield from slurp barrels. I don't know where any slurp barrels is over here. There are slurp barrels over here. Oh, that shotgun. I forgot that was on the map. Any barrels of slurp in here? Nope. Okay, we can go to the center and awake that part of the map then. Our last map awakening. While looking for barrels of slurp. I can get this shield, but I want to keep it just in case I see slurp barrels, because I need a slurp barrel shield. Let's say he looks cool with 2 knives. Dude, this is cool in the dark. That's so big and menacing. She's just standing, floating there menacingly. Really? Thank you. Lady, we have an issue and it's back there. Can you take care of it, please? A pyramid. I knew it was going to be called that. Where are we? Anything around here will have slurp barrels in it? I don't think so. Maybe Boney? I don't remember. There was a pyramid a long time ago. It was like a fan-made thing, though, I think, on the block. You could climb its sides, unlike this one. Also, it wasn't made out of cubes. I mean, technically, as far as we're aware. Might as well go contest with people. They get killed and go get some stuff. What was that? What's this new weapon he just hit me with? Yay for combat shotguns, by the way. And yes, we will replace this piece of crap. It's much better weapon. So when I came into this game, on the second chapter, I was not a fan of British assault rifles. Then once I stood up there with Graham, the Ganoon, ooh. I think I'm a big fan of British assaults. Any more barrels around here, maybe? Barrels of fun. But yeah, British assaults became probably my favorite assault after that. 20 of 30. Also, where are these things I'm supposed to be spending money on? So why is it freaking dark? Is it darker than normal? Lucky, I don't know if my mic is on. My mic is on. Hello, Lucky.
Hello. How are you?
Doing good.
Okay. Nice.
Damn. Oh well. Allows me to come out earlier. Turn into the lobby.
So how's your day going so far?
Doing good. We just had like a little overview of the map.
Oh, is it true that is the chapter 2 ending in this season?
Yes, I believe so. All the leaks seem to point that the final event for this season is called The End.
Oh. So do you like the new Naruto skins?
I do, but it's a lot of money to spend.
Yeah.
Just enable shuffle now. And we'll go play.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, I need 10 more battle stars and I can buy my first purple rune skin.
Nice. Oh, have you seen the battle bus yet this morning?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. With the headband on the
Yeah.
balloon.
If they keep Naruto on the store for a while, I might get one of them, but I don't know. I don't have no mood of it right now.
Yeah, it's cool. But I think it could get a little annoying over the time if they would leave it on.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Where do you want to land?
My quest right now is to do slurp barrels, but whatever you want to do.
Let's see. I need to do my punch cards, cause let's go to Scuba Jonesy. Yep. We can go like right over there and then go talk to him, or just land in the coral.
Sounds good. I'm probably going to hit the house above them. That used to
Oh,
be
okay.
like one of my main landing spots back in the day.
Oh, nice.
How many years have we been on this map now? Is this map 2 years old? 1 year old?
When did the season X end? Like in 2019?
I think so.
Yeah, it might be 2 years, almost 2 years, or over 2 years now.
Cool.
I would really like a new map, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I like the new ones. I like to move on and see new things.
Yeah,
It's always sad losing an old map.
yeah. It's pretty cool that there will be a pyramid on the middle of the map.
Oh yeah, the cubes pyramid, I guess now. The cube pyramid. Where did you land? Oh, you landed down there.
Yeah, I will. Oh, there's a green lava if you want it.
Okay. This one's a lot more stronger.
Okay,
I'll take this.
Oh, there's a combat here. I don't really like it too much.
Okay. Sorry, I'm checking out the things I'm picking up.
Yeah, no problem.
18 versus 25. Fire rate's heavier.
Oh, let's go. I got the mythic.
Nice. I up and down. Oh god, I almost didn't slide.
Oh, here you go. I have minutes for you. Oh, yeah, they're behind
wait.
you.
Where were you at? I didn't even see you. She's got a good arm.
Oh, the players. I'll get him. Oh, where is he?
It's a bot.
I don't see him. Oh, he's down there. I'll get the other guy.
I think his friend's up there.
I got him.
Yep, they're dead.
Yep. Like I didn't even saw them. Like he was just shooting at me.
I think because the AI can sometimes still see through buildings and walls.
Yeah. I have chug splashes. Just come here.
Oh, okay. Coming.
Oh shit.
I should say like that.
Do you want to have this?
Is that what someone hit me with earlier?
Maybe. Like it's like a grenade.
Okay, cool.
Like you throw it and like.
Yeah, someone was
someone was or two, and then it explodes.
Someone was exploding something in my face earlier, and I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, it could be this.
Combat shotgun.
Oh, there's another here. You can
How many can you carry?
6, I think, and it gives you in one stack all of them.
Oh wait, why did I think it was up here?
I'll get them to you. I'll give them to you.
Where are you?
Coming. I'm up here.
Whoops.
Here you go.
Okay, I'm coming back up. I fell.
I'll go for this chest over here. Oh, let's go. I'll get the shockwave launcher.
Cool.
Where's the other chest? Is it down here or?
I don't hear anything.
Oh, yeah, it's here. I got it. Why can I not open it?
There's another one right here, I think.
Yeah, it's here. Yeah, it's here.
Somewhere here.
It's here. Oh, there's a sniper here. The rifle. I know you like them.
I think the storm's coming down on us.
Yep. You're right. I need to do my quest for streaming anyway, so I'm just going to stream a few more videos here.
Wait, where are the jump pads? Jump pad.
It's over here.
I think there's one right here. There's something right here. Yeah, there's one right here.
Oh, and there's another chocolate launcher here.
Oh, I ran off. Sorry, I thought you were right behind me.
You know what? I'll get it for you. I'll get it. Yeah. Not bad. Where are you? Oh, you're up there.
Yeah, I flew over here.
Yeah, I'm coming to you.
I don't have enough room for anything. I might not need that shockwave launcher. I'm full.
Okay, no problem. Do you need any rockets by any chance?
No, I don't have a rocket launcher or nothing. Oh, do I have rockets? Is that what you're asking? No,
I just asked it if you need any of them.
No, I don't need any, and I don't have any either.
Okay.
Ooh, I'll take that. There's more kunai if you want more kunai. I think I'm full up.
Oh yeah, I'll get them.
I tried
There's
to mark
so much
it.
loot over here.
There it goes.
There's so much loot over here, like...
Yeah, from the
I don't know why
ships.
no one lands here. Like, it's a good landing spot.
Probably because they think everybody else is going to land here. Ooh, a blue one. I'll take that.
There's a medkit over here.
Purple last if you want to pub roll LAS.
Oh, and I got a P90 from the normal chest.
Oh, I got one too. Not that. Not
and
that.
grenades. I got the same too.
Trying to show you this in case you wanted it. There it goes.
Oh, don't you need it?
No, I got my combis. I like my combis.
Oh, okay.
Ah, storm.
And there's another grappler over here.
Nice.
And another chest.
We almost need them to upgrade our room, backpack room.
Oh, here's the purple combat pistol.
Cool.
I'll get it for you if you want it.
No, I'm good. I got my P90.
Alright, no problem.
They eat through shields pretty well. I will eat this. I could just eat that, but okay. You in the storm?
Yeah, I'm out.
This is where Pleasant Cube started his roll. I have to expect it to go through Pleasant. Oh, is this one? I'm trying to figure out where I can fund the mechs. I haven't seen one
I think it's...
No, this is not one. That makes me sad.
The one is in Believer.
There's one in Believer? Okay. We'll have to check that later then.
Yeah, we can go there next game and we can spend our gold on that.
I would think there'd be... Oh, there's someone... Oh, builds... Yeah, there's someone here.
Ah, yeah. Let's just
They're people.
Do you want to fight or no?
I want to at least
Let's just get in the car. Let's get in the car. Let's just go away. I don't want to mess with them because they look pretty good.
Driving towards them? Okay. My radio's gone crazy.
There you go. Okay, let's go check the bridge. Or, let's go for that. Oh, shoot.
That'll give you a lot of EXP. I think opening up that gives you almost as much EXP as killing one of the gold monsters.
A chicken.
Poor chicken.
Oh, I have it first.
Okay.
Now you get it. And now I get it. And now you get it. And now we both get it. And now we both get it. Oh, we
2,
can.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So about 10,000 XP.
We can have the scar.
Ooh, a purple scar. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna debate this. Yeah, I'll take it.
I got the burst.
Cool.
Okay, I have full purple loadout now, so
Nice.
yeah, that should be a challenge for you, like full purple loadout with the purple skin. Maybe we can win this one. Is there any chest? Oh, there's chests here. Oh, and there's 2 launch pads on the floor. So I'll get the launch pad and you can get the chest.
Only one chest? There's usually 3 chests here.
Yeah, there could be. Oh, and you got this one now.
I don't know. Whoops.
Have a decision.
Crap. I do hear people behind us, by the way.
Yeah. I heard them too there. I think they're in a risky. Let's just go check it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep. I think there's
left.
people over here.
Someone behind us again. But I'm following you. Wait, what the hell is that? Oh crap! Truck after me.
You can have this. I bought the purple pump.
Someone's shooting at me. Oh, shit. I didn't even see the cost, whoever that is.
Nice.
They got a third party on us.
Yep, I see that. Yo, chill.
Lordo, I would forward to be calling you.
Oh shoot. It does not want to place my launch. And now it is. I thought I'm going to be dead over there.
Oh, do you have the crew pack? I forget. You don't have the crew pack, right?
No.
Okay. They released the second skins for it today.
Oh, nice.
They're all Midas related or Shadow related or both.
Oh, that's cool. I think my favorite skin in the Chapter 2 Season 7 was the Vox Hunter from the pack. That was pretty cool.
Fox Hunter. That was the one that's like the crew pack skin, though. The kind of cybernetic looking fox suit.
Yeah, and it's like reactive to kills.
Yeah, I remember that one now.
Oh shoot, I'm dead, I think.
It's a trap.
Oh. Oh shoot, I think
Save.
I'm dead.
At least give them a fight. Oh, nice.
Oh, I don't want to fight.
I mean,
there's another purple.
give him a challenge is what I meant, I think. He doesn't see you.
Nope, and he's a bot. At least I think he's a bot.
Not with builds like that.
Oh, yikes. Yikes. That's not good. That's not epic, guys. Oh, man.
Ah, a tower fight. I haven't seen a tower fight in forever.
Oh, there's tracks. Ah, GG, bro.
Good job.
Yeah.
Oh, I can just ready up unless you need to go back to the lobby.
I'm back to the lobby. Sorry.
I'll return lobby. Either way, I'm not running a skin series today, so I don't gotta.
Oh. Are you done with epic skins now? Or where did you left?
think we're near the end of epic skins because once I'm done with epic skins, it'll be very little left.
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember where we left off. I'd have to check. I know we got past this part. I think we're down to this row. Yeah, because I did her last. No, I did him last. So I think we're on Lieutenant Evergreen or Lombro is my next ones, and then we just have about a dozen things to go. Oh no, there's a whole bunch of rare. There's still quite a few to do. I'm going to have to take off around 11:30, but we can play another match if you want.
Okay.
Match or two, depending on how long we take them.
What's Balboy? Oh, there it is.
Wait, does this emote just go on forever?
Yeah. It does. Okay, I got it. So what time is it for you now?
About 11:13, so I got about like 20-ish minutes to go.
Oh, for me it's 6:15 in PM.
Cool. Dinner time.
Yeah.
Whoa, my flails are lagging out when my flails are all like have no. They're I don't know what you want to call them. They're not lagging. Just their animation's all twitchy.
Oh. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we can go to Believer, to the voting thing. So, yeah. Are you here? Yeah, are you here?
We're going to Believer?
Oh, I didn't hear you for...
Yeah, I think I came off a little bit before you actually.
Yeah. Okay, I think one team's coming with us.
Okay.
And the voting machine is down here. So yeah, let me just go vote. Oh no, and now it isn't here.
What are you looking
was the last.
What are you looking for? I'm sorry.
It's not the Mac voting thing over here.
Oh.
It's like the... Yeah,
okay.
it just pops up randomly.
Okay, well, we'll find it eventually. It has to be somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, my clothes are back to normal. Okay, that's weird.
Nice. What the hell? I'm lagging a bit today.
Yeah, it's a little weird. I think it's whatever they're planning is getting implemented with the new update, and it's making a little bit of lag and stuff.
Yep.
Was that you or one of them?
It's me.
Okay.
Got one.
Damn. I was peek out the window to see if you needed help, but never mind. Wow, this place has like very few chests in it today.
Really?
Yeah. Ooh, zombie.
Where is the other guy?
I didn't see him pop. Oh, wait, is that you? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think he's in here with me. I don't hear any walking.
And he's not here, so
Maybe if it was a bot, he could have wandered off very far away from his friend.
that's a mystery.
Wait, I see something telling me to do something here. Oh, yeah. Oh, never mind. This is a bounty. Someone on the beach.
Yep. Oh, there's this over here if you want it. And the grappler.
Oh, grappler.
Oh, she sells the purple scars and the epic snipers. I mean legendary.
Ooh. No, you know what? I'm gonna save my money for the neck. I want the neck. If anything, just to tee off the other Twitch streamers that really hate it. Oop, I stole one. Did you need that?
No, I don't need it.
Okay, I've got quite a few now.
You're stacked. I'll carry the big box.
Okay. I shouldn't actually have two things of those, so let's go drop that. And we'll have that. Okay.
You can have the lever if you want it.
I got me a combi.
Oh, nice. I'm going to check for our bounty.
Went towards Coral, that looks like?
Yep, I see him. I'll go fight him. Like, what can he do?
Swimming in the ocean with the trench coat.
And another player. Oh, that was not our bounty. That's unfortunate.
That was weird.
Oh, yeah, they're fighting over here. Yeah, I'll go. No, it launched me the other way. We're not talking about it. Yeah, I'll go get him.
Someone to your left.
Yep.
I was shooting at him. I don't know. I lost track of him. I hit him twice. He should be almost dead.
Yeah, I got him.
His friend is...
I'll go shake the other guy.
Shake, shake, shake.
Oh, that's our bounty. Let's go. I got him.
Nice. I don't even see him. I don't know where their partners are. Oh, he's all the way over there at the end of Coral Castle. He's been eaten by the storm. He's fine.
Where is he?
He's over. He's over by the storm. He's on the other side of Coral.
I'll go get him.
I mean, if you want to, I'm just running from the storm.
Where are you, buddy? Let's see. Where are you? Yeah, he's shooting at me, but he's an AI.
Yeah, I think his friend was an AI.
You know what? I'll just seek action. Oh.
Fireflies.
What the hell? Can you stop running? Okay, yeah, I got him with pickaxe.
Nice. I'm keeping the beach clean over here.
Over here. They're just normal crows. They're boring. Oh shoot, how many crows are here? Where is the launch I saw? I saw a launch like over here. I don't see it anymore.
It's usually, I know two of them. Yeah, I know two of them, but they both lead to the lever.
Yeah, I got it.
I think I just saw a med kit. Oh, there's some med bandages there if you need them. I don't know what your health is at.
I got the med kits.
Oh, okay.
I'm good. I'll just take the cube.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
I hear velociraptors near me.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Oh, there's a mythic over there. If you need it.
A mythic. Oh, yeah. Wait.
Oh, and I got a purple P90 over here.
Oh, it's a regular grappler. I just happen to have a skin on it. Okay. You know what I was surprised wasn't in the store today?
What?
The Naruto run. Why would they not put that in the store with all that?
Yeah.
You don't want the P90? I'll take that.
You can have it. Where is the circle anyway?
Actually quite far away.
Yeah, I'll just find the car and get out of here. Okay, I have 5 kills already, so we can win this one.
Cool.
Oh, I hear shooting.
I see shooting.
I'll just go fight. Come on, the freaking job.
Oh.
Не бомб ще дай кажу, тобі шараю.
How am I missing this guy every time?
Yeah, I know.
Someone's to our, never mind.
Oh, correct me.
I think it's another bot. Maybe not. I don't know. Either it's a bot that got me or it was someone in the car after you. Damn. Get some sweats.
Oh. Okay, well, I gotta go now.
I gotta go as well. I'll see you next time I'm on playing.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, guys, we're gonna return to the lobby and do the outro. I was already mid-series for the Doctor Who. I feel like we only had a handful of... I remember back in the day when seasons for TV shows, even hour-long TV shows, used to be weeks, hundreds of episodes, at least dozens of episodes, not 6. More rainbow ink I don't need to use. Ew, Venom, get off the screen, you're gross and wiggly. So this is gonna be the end of for today, at least this morning. Let me look at my schedule. I know we talked about this last night, but let's go ahead and talk about it again. So I might play tonight, depending on what my son's plans are. If he's hanging out with friends online, I'll probably play some DVD tonight. I'll be back on. Again, Thursday and Friday we won't be playing. Friday evening is a maybe, and Saturday is also a maybe. It depends on what our plans are. Right now with Saturday's plans, Saturday's play a no. But if Saturday's plans get cancelled for any reason, I'll probably come on and play. Just depends on how it goes. Wow. I hit the wrong button there and lost everything there. That's saying we won't be playing too much Fortnite maybe. We do need to finish the missions though. What do we have left on here? We need to talk to Rust. We need 3 more Rust Lords. He wants us to gather shields start from barrels. And then, I don't think I hit that. We need to do Kakashi's missions, which we will do next time we play. We do still need to do the skin series, so it's going to be on and off. I think I might do, if we have like a 9 a.m. we might do Fortnite, and if we have an evening, we might do DVD. For example, I did Fortnite now, and then if I play tonight, it'll be DVD, but the DVD will be iffy tonight. Anyway, I hope to see y'all soon. If I don't get to see y'all the rest of the week, do show up on my Twitter or my Facebook sometime around Friday to see what my schedule for next week will look like. Hope y'all have a great evening and a great week. If I don't see y'all, peace and out. Oh, wait, pause. So on the 5th is the event. I will try to make the event. If I can make the event, if it works out, I will let y'all know either live here and, well, I'll let y'all know live here if I get a chance, as well as I will definitely let y'all know on the Facebook and Twitter. I should know the week before it happens if I am able to do it, pretty much. So, you know, if it doesn't happen, I will let you know. Some people you can probably watch it on. AF Blessing should be on with it. He likes to visit the events if he has time off. There will be a few other people who are grabbing it. I'll be watching it on somewhere. And whoever I'm watching it live with, if I am able to watch it live, I'll probably post their live event stream on my Twitter and my Facebook so we can watch it together at least. I hope to make it. I like live events. We'll see what happens. Whatever happens, happens. Anyway, now y'all have a great weekend / day / whatever. If I see y'all tonight, I'll see y'all then. If I don't see y'all till next week, see you then. Peace and out.